It is Regina along with Not So Perfect Parenting. If you have not liked and subscribed, please like and subscribe. And also, I have a food channel, which is The Real Gina B, Date with a Plate. And it's actually Date with a Plate Live. So if you go over there and subscribe, please do. It's all things foods, food challenges, food tastings, restaurant critiques, all that good stuff. So I wanted to come on here. I was actually going to talk about something a little bit different. We were talking about praying for our kids, and we've been on that for 2 nights. I'll give a story. We do a little story time, and then we do a little praying. But I actually just saw a video that I wanted to get on here and talk about, and it does pertain to parents and it pertains to caregivers, and everybody is entitled to their own opinion. So I'm not gonna like drop kick somebody's opinion because I have a lot of opinions, and sometimes I voice them, sometimes I don't. But that's the thing about social media. Everybody can have an opinion, and it either pertains to you or it doesn't. So, and everybody's life is different. But there is a man that, and it's probably a couple men, but this is one that I saw. There is a man on social media that is getting a lot of backlash about him being a stay at home dad. So, he has a 1 year old, and he said that his apartment is, I think, over 2,000 square feet, so not a very small apartment. He was like, it's not a house, but it's not like a small apartment, because some people's houses are, 1,000 ish square feet, maybe even 2,000 square feet. But you know so not a little place. It could be like a small house. So he has the means to work from home. And he said that the type of job that he does, he's able to work and take care of his daughter. So, with that being said, now since he's doing that, and I don't know how long it's been or if that has been just a thing that, the household, it sounds like it's fairly new. Sounds like maybe his wife or girlfriend was possibly staying at home with the kid first, and then he was able to work from home and decided to go ahead and work from home. So either way, now this man is working from home. He has a 1 year old, and the kind of job that he does, like I said, gives him that means to work from home. Well, he's on the internet now, and this is his opinion. He's on the internet now saying that he doesn't understand why stay at home moms are struggling so bad. He said that he has watched several videos of moms complaining, um, and he doesn't know why stay at home moms complain all the time. He said that he is actually he loves staying at home with his daughter, or I think he has a daughter, a 1 year old kid. Either way, he enjoys staying at home with them, or her, him, whatever. 1 years old, and he can get the house cleaned before 1 o'clock. He can still get his work done. He puts the baby down for a nap. So he doesn't understand why moms are complaining. He said that he thinks that stay at home moms are all lying, because he is able to do this without the complaints and things like that. So I wanted to kind of get on here because I've never been a stay at home mom. I would have liked the chance to do it. I stayed at home. Let me see. When my oldest, I stayed at home. So yeah, I have been a stay at home mom, but not very long. My oldest, I think I was able to stay at home for maybe like a year with her, and then with my son for a few months. But ongoing for like the rest of their life, I was not able to do that. And I would have loved the chance just to see. But he is literally on the internet like, stay at home moms are liars. What do you have to do all day? Goodness grief. What do you have to do all day that I can't do, and all that? And now we know it depends on people's situation, right? Because he said that he's going to stay at home, and now his wife or girlfriend needs to go and get a job, or not needs. He just said she'll be getting a job probably outside the home because he got this, which is great. But it just depends on, I feel like, I mean, and that's great for him. I'm not knocking him. I'm not saying that he's lying or anything like that. If he has a 1 year old and he's still able to work and keep the house clean, because he was like, why are y'all houses so dirty? Like, what in the world are y'all going through that, makes you get on here and complain about being a stay-at-home mom? You have nothing else to do all day but take care of the kids. He's basically bragging, saying that not only am I working, but I'm taking care of the whole entire house as well. So y'all don't even have to work, but then you have a home that's dirty. You make the kids clean up, or he's just like going in on stay-at-home moms. And I think it's just, I think it's his opinion and it's his situation. This is something that he's cool to do. He only has one child, but I mean, a 1 year old could be walking, could be, but he's like, why is the house destroyed? Why are y'all like losing your minds? So I wanted to kind of get on here and talk about it because, I mean, being a stay at home mom is a privilege. It should be a good thing. But if you have more than one child, that can be difficult because not only are you trying to keep them, trying to watch the children, keep them abrupt, keep the house and stuff together, you also have duties and tasks to possibly clean other areas of the house while the toddler is doing its thing, or however many kids you have. And if they're not school age, they're with you all the time. And if you have more than one, that makes it even more difficult. Say, for instance, you have 3 or 4 kids, that's a different dynamic than you having a 1 year old who you can kind of tailor to. But it seems like he has gotten something like down pack where he has a system. And I'm not knocking him, if that's how he wants to do, but just to get on the internet, like, I think y'all stay at home moms lying. Like, what's the problem? Y'all can't stay at home. And I do honestly think some of these stay at home moms, they do get on here and they complain. And I'm like, well, honey, just go to work then. Like, find you a nanny, that's not the best. I think if a stay-at-home mom can stay at home and you actually have a husband who is paying the bills, not him talking about, well, I want you to stay at home, but then I still want you to get a job and I want you. No, if you have a husband that is allowing you to stay, not even allowing, you have access to stay home and you can raise your own kids, I encourage that. Who wants to send their kids? Some people do. But a majority of moms, if they had it like that and they had a man that would go to work and pay all the bills, or even stay at home and pay all the bills, and you didn't have to go to work and all you had to do was take care of the home, sometimes, I mean, that's amazing. I would jump on it, if I could trust the man to say, okay, you're going to take care of everything and all I have to do, and not all, because taking care of a household is still pretty much, I mean, that's a lot. But I think it's a beautiful thing. But if you are going to complain all the time, you jump on social media to complain about being a stay-at-home mom all the time, like, maybe you should try something else then. So I get where he's coming from. He's basically saying, like, y'all either need to shut up or get a system. And I think that's what this guy has ended up doing. He has some type of system, some type of routine that he's able to do this. He has just the 1 year old right now. Now, maybe some time down the years, if he ends up getting 2 or 3 kids, let's see how his tune is. But he's basically calling moms out right now. He's calling the stay-at-home moms out and saying that y'all are lying, because ain't no way y'all getting on the internet talking about how bad being a stay-at-home mom is when only you have a job to take care of the house. You don't even have a job outside the home. Your focus is the home. That's the purpose of it. So yeah, I want y'all to go and see that video, see if you agree with him or not. I say it's to each his own. There are some stay-at-home moms who only have one child and they are complaining about keeping the house clean and all that other stuff. My thing is, if you're not disciplined enough, then yes, the toddler will run the whole house. It'll be dirty and up the wall. So it is what it is. But yeah, he's slamming people. So, and his comments are, I didn't read the comments, but I just seen a commentator who does like reaction videos said the comments, the women is in there trying to eat him up, because they're like, how dare you get on here? But I mean, he's calling people out. And I feel like y'all need to stop getting online and talking about how bad y'all life is as a stay-at-home mom, when you have the privilege to stay at home and teach your kids, and they don't have to go to a public school and be taught by public people who have no interest in really teaching them anything. You get to teach your own children. You get to be at home with your own kids. So, all right, I just wanted to get on here to see if anybody had an opinion about that because I thought it was interesting. I think more stay at home fathers need to come out and talk about it because I've seen some phenomenal stay at home dads. Like they have multiple kids and they are doing the daggone thing. And most of the dads that I know that stay at home, they actually have side jobs. They do things. They're not just stay at home dads. They're like the moms where they have like a Etsy or they have like a painting business or they do stuff outside of the home or inside the home. They do trading and that kind of thing. And they sit and take care of the kids and the house is neat. The kids are well done and so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. All right, I am going to be back on here tomorrow. I will have some stories for you, more prayer for these kids. And I am Regina Long with Not So Perfect Parenting.